welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome. My name is Maddie and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I will be watching episode 25 of the 2001 version of Fruits Basket, so welcome to another Fruba Friday. We're down to 2 more episodes including this one of the original version, so we're almost done. The true form arc has just started, so we have a lot of emotional moments coming, but going along with that, the last 2 episodes of the original were the most disappointing moments just because they got a lot of this arc really wrong. I mean, it still has those feelsy moments that, you know, will give you so many emotions. It's just an emotional roller coaster, but there are so many aspects of it that they got wrong. They included original stuff that really served no purpose and didn't make sense at all. There was a lot of filler, so the last few episodes are really problematic, but I still love them because they focus on Kyo, and he's my favorite character, so I'll give it that. But let's just rewatch it all over again, and I'll probably do a lot of comparisons between this version and the 2018 version and like saying how much the reboot did it so much better. But anyway, let's just get right into it. Whoops. That's all I gotta say, whoops. Akito, just shut your mouth. I hated how he like said those things that obviously got to him because he's still remembering it. Like, shut up. You've done enough damage. Just looks like a Pokemon. Or a lizard. Funny how he's like a cat, but he changes into a lizard when you take the bracelet off. It's like his true form isn't really cat-like at all. It's interesting design. No, it ain't. It gets better. But at the moment, yeah, of course, she's gonna be like, this is it. She don't want anything to do with me, even though she does. I can't give up.
He is also cursed to take this grotesque shape. Do you find it performing? Is it likely to you?
Well, it's definitely the latter. Shigure is like, I'm going after her. I'm going to get myself involved in this situation, even though it has nothing to do with me. Yeah, that's where it goes. Oh, baby. It's so interesting how drawn out some of the scenes were, and yet in the reboot they get like right to the point, which I love, because it's like scenes like this you can condense it down to like so much. Like, we don't need to see her vomiting for a full minute. Yeah, pacing is so much better in the new one, for sure. And I'm like, oh, that's right. That's right. Akito came too. just to torment her. Well, not really torment, but just to be like, hey, I told you so. I knew this was gonna happen. This was all going according to plan. It's like, we already knew that. You didn't have to show up. I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing a lot of critiquing during these last few episodes because they annoy me so much. Just, like, you don't, parts that don't need to be there at all. And it's like, what did this do? How did Akito coming there really affect Toru at all? And she never talks about it later. Like, this didn't do anything to push her forward. So, I don't know. Doesn't make sense. My only thing, like, I can think of why they, like, included Akito is because this was the season or series, anime series was ending, so they're like, oh, we gotta get all these characters back in. That's why we see so many characters during the last few parts, because they knew they weren't gonna make another season, so. Get your ass out of here, Akito. That's what Shigure wants to say. You know, Shigure is usually really tender to Akito. So they got their dynamic wrong. Oh my god, but this part, oh my gosh, when Shigure just starts like sobbing. It's so out of character for him, it ain't even funny. It's so off-putting, like it makes me cringe. Again, I'm just like, can we speed this up? It's just so drawn out. I'm like cringing because this totally goes against Shigure's character so much. Like, I forgot how bad this part was. Because Shigure doesn't feel sorry for anything that he's done. Like, he has an agenda, so he's not gonna apologize for it. Oh boy. Well, of course.
But you can.
Oh my gosh, yes. Another thing, which I can go full on into this for, like, I could do a whole video just talking about this. The fact that everyone in this version had to push Toru to go after him, and the new one in the manga, she decides that on her own. Like, they treat Toru like she's so weak in this version. It's like she's not. She was supposed to feel the drive to go after him on her own. She didn't need anyone to push her to do it. And like there, Shigure's pushing her to go. And so because he pushed her, she went. It's so irritating. Oh my gosh. Maybe I do regret watching this again because it makes me so mad. Okay, there, yeah, you do have a point there. Like, she's the only one who can do it at this point.
So for me to go to him now, it wouldn't give him any comfort.
Yep.
He needs to be accepted by someone else. Someone who doesn't share our curse. And so, all I can do is leave things up to 𝑇𝑜𝑑𝑎𝑦. Strange. There it is.
I don't know what pushed him after that to want to go after them, because didn't Kagura just said no one else can help him right now, only Toru can. So why did Yuki feel the need to go? Why? Where in that conversation made him think, oh, I need to go too, when she just said people who share the zodiac curse aren't going to help him at all? What does he think he's going to add to it? Oh my god. Ugh. It's like, Yuki, stay in your lane. Like, I love Yuki, but he really should not have been a part of this situation at all. Like, he still isn't even fond of Kyo at all, so why would he go? Maybe they thought, you know, he should go there to support Toru, but she's not. The main focus is Kyo here, so it's so weird. I do love all the cat eyes in the background, though. Like, I love that addition. The kitties.
It's nice to meet you. My name is 𝑘azuma.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Aw, this part, though. This part gets to me all the time. In any version. And Kazuma with, like, silver gray hair is so off-putting now. It's like, I love the brown hair a lot more. Like, gray, that color makes him look old. And he's only in his 40s. So, he ain't old.
I know I may not look it, but I am the instructor of the karate
The
dojo.
baby.
Tristan.
So Kazuma is really taking him in, huh? That's how it looks. No, I'm sure he means well. Still, I feel sorry for him. And he's still so young, too. What was he thinking, adopting a boy cursed by the cat?
Come on, don't say that in front of the kid.
It's all right, kiddo. From now on, we really need to have a higher place.
Say, so you're a master, right? On TV they said a karate teacher was called a master, so that means you're a master, right?
Well, I suppose that may be true. But I've never asked any of my students to call me that. Watch out.
It's like,
I'm gonna be a good instructor.
that's gonna change.
Well, there is no doubt. Both of you will prove quite well. You really think so? Thanks, teacher. You just made my day. By the way, teacher, when do you think we'll have our next rank advancement test?
Master?
Welcome home, Kyo.
That smile.
Trying to settle the issue before resorting to violence? All he did was make a comment about your hair. Your father is on his way. Although I'm forced to wonder how his father is raising him.
Still, I feel sorry for him. What was he thinking, adopting a boy cursed by the cat?
He's not my dad. Master, you're not my dad. You're not. It's all right. A higher place. Welcome home, Kyo.
Those parts like that, though, even in this version, still, they do get to me.
All I wanted was to make him this, he was treated as an outcast, alienated by his entire family, the pariah of the 𝑠u𝑟𝑒 clan. And so, I only met my grandfather one time, by chance. Come over here, Kazuma. Let me give you some candy.
No way. I don't want to be cursed.
I said such cruel words to him. I see. But his kindness was greater than my own, and he only smiled at me, as if to say, I forgive you. Soon after that, my grandfather passed away, and as I grew older, I was able to see many of the things I couldn't as a child.
Girl, it's just part like the Red Sea. So wrong.
The cruelty. And I could see that since my grandfather's time, none of this had changed. Kyo, he didn't mind what had become with me. That Kyo was now forced to lead the same life of suffering. And so I took him in to make amends for my family's cruelty. Or so I told myself. Though perhaps what I really wanted was to ease my own feelings of guilt. However, over time, as we passed our days together, and as I watched him beginning to grow and change, before I even realized
Aw,
it,
he's so
the
cute.
formed between us.
As a baby and
Every time I saw him smile,
now too.
I could feel that bond growing stronger. He became very dear to me. I cared for him. I worried. I wanted him to have all the happiness in the world. In many ways, I felt as though I had become his father. And now, I have perhaps shown him the greatest cruelty of all. I've ignored his feelings and taken his means. I've forced him to endure this torment.
But you had good intentions, of course. Like, this was necessary. It had to be done. Otherwise, he'd be stuck in the same place. We gotta move forward.
You're not my dad! Kyo.
So what's the deal? I don't get why this is so urgent all of a
This
sudden.
part, yeah.
I mean, could we
Now we're back to the things that irritate me again.
I just sense something. You and your electrical waves. Oh well, we're here. Kyoko's gonna be pretty surprised to see us, huh? I mean, coming here in the middle of the night, like,
What are the odds that she's there as well? So late.
what are you doing out here? You're soaked to the bone. Are you okay? What happened?
I can't go back. I don't belong here. I never did. I don't belong there with them. In that house. I don't.
Totally. It's okay.
What about her seeing him that
What the
made
hell
her
was that
think like
for?
I don't belong there?
Right now.
Maybe because she's like that scared that she's thinking like she doesn't want to go see. She doesn't want to see him like that again? Which still does not make sense. Because of course she's scared, but she wants to bring him back. Like she's desperate to bring him back. This is why like, if anything now, like having read the manga and everything and how it went, it makes me so freaking confused of what they were going for in this version. I just don't understand it.
Get up. Toru? Get up! I can't go.
Stop it, Hana. Toru, I'm here. Damn you.
Stand up!
Hana! Let me go!
Toru, now! Hurry!
They don't even know what they're pushing her to go do.
You're the only one who can.
I mean, I'd be like, girl, why are you crying? Like, let us know what's going on.
This isn't something we can help you with. We can't. All we can do is tell you to go.
How do you know? You don't know what it is.
So hurry up! Go! Go!
Like, she ain't this weak. She ain't. Like, she's scared, but she's determined to go, regardless of anyone telling her to go. I'm done, y'all. I'm so happy it's almost over. And the next episode really isn't any better. And the melodrama too is like, no. Just no. It's too much. Yeah. I'm so sorry if the like constant dragging and roasting of this episode was annoying, but it's just my honest thoughts. Like, so much of what was included in this version in the last few episodes is so annoying because it's so wrong. It's so freaking wrong. Like, and the funny thing is when I first watched the anime, because I had never read the manga before, I was completely brand new to this series when I first watched the original version, all this stuff didn't bother me because I didn't know any better. I didn't know how it was done in the manga and how much better it was in the manga, and it was portrayed more accurately, of course, because it's the original source material. But I didn't know that, so none of this stuff bothered me at all. But then after I read the manga and rewatched the last few episodes of this version a few more times, I'm like, wow, they got a lot of things wrong, and a lot of things really don't make sense. And especially after watching the reboot and seeing how much better and how much accurate the True Form arc is in the reboot, it just makes me like the original version less and less and less, like way more than I ever did before, because it's just so wrong. So many things don't make sense. Toru is not weak at all. Like, she's a strong person. She's a strong girl, and she had a desire in the first place to go after Kyo and bring him back home. She never for once thought like, oh, I cannot do this, and gave up. Even though, yes, like I said, she was scared. And for a moment, even in the reboot and in the manga, she's like, I don't know what to do, because she was so scared. She's like, should I go after him? Should I not? But ultimately, she decided on her own to go after him and bring him home. And no one interfered. No one told her to do it. Not even Kazuma, even though he's the one who instigated this whole situation by taking off his beads. He didn't even tell her to go after him. He just let it happen. So, yeah, she decided everything on her own, and the original just screwed all that up. It made her seem so weak. Like, it's so annoying. But the good thing is that we do have the reboot that does portray this part so much better, so I can ultimately just ignore the original anime because the reboot just did it perfectly. Honestly, like I said, the next episode really isn't any better. So many things happen in the next one that don't make sense. Particularly, like, the last few minutes of the next episode are just so wrong. So we'll get into that next episode where I'll continue to roast it because I just gotta, because it's so annoying. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed seeing me just rant for a little while. Again, I'm sorry if that's not something you're into, but it's gonna be that way because I have a lot of dislikes towards these last two episodes that I will keep on expressing. I'll be back next Friday with my reaction to the last episode of the original version, and then we'll be done. So look out for that if you're interested in seeing it. And if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more anime related videos and anime reactions. And also be sure to click that bell notification button by the subscribe button if you want to be notified for whenever I post a new video. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!